Last year, we passed a historic housing package, really the first time that this legislature has begun to tackle the statewide housing crisis. 15 bills that will hopefully begin to make a down payment toward addressing the worst crisis our state has ever experienced. But that being said, we all know there is no silver bullet. It is going to take a multi-pronged effort, a multi-year effort to address the affordability crisis. The fact of the matter is, housing costs continue to soar. Our state is the sixth largest economy in the world, but when you factor in housing costs, California has the highest poverty rate in the country. That is unacceptable. We not only have a housing crisis, we also have a tenant crisis. At this time, 1/3 of all renters pay more than half of their income toward rent. When you add transportation costs, this number jumps dramatically. As we've seen throughout California, rental housing affordability is outpacing income growth at a level that is simply unsustainable. As of the end of this past year, in my city of San Francisco, you saw one-bedroom apartments that are renting for almost $3,400 a month on average. Two-bedroom apartment rents are averaging close to $4,500 a month. A recent study from the University of Southern California projects triple-digit rent increases to hit much of the Southern California region over the next 2 years. According to a PPIC survey from this past fall, renters are twice as likely as homeowners to say that their housing costs are causing a financial strain, 61% compared to 30%. At this time, 1/3 of all Californians are saying that the cost of housing is making them seriously consider moving out of the state. Over half of all renters are considering leaving their region of California. California also has a disproportionate amount of our country's homeless. In the last 2 years, homelessness has risen 15% statewide. California accounts for 31% of all people who experience homelessness in the United States. We all know the impacts of this crisis on tenants who could be priced out of their homes, displaced from their communities as a result. We're going to obviously hear about the details of this proposal, but I think everyone here knows that AB 1506 would repeal Costa-Hawkins, which has been on the books since 1995. There has been momentum at both the local and state level to do something about our skyrocketing housing costs. I think everyone here knows where a number of us stand. I am a co-author of this bill. I think it's important that we have a conversation on this topic. My city is in crisis, and that was reflected by the fact that every member of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors has voted to support this bill. But my city, like many cities and areas around the state, are in a crisis, and our renters need relief.